Sometimes people's problem isn't that they're struggling to get in enough intensity. They're struggling with getting in the right amount of intensity. That means sometimes decreasing intensity to elicit the physiological changes they're actually after. So what might feel like a step backwards is actually sometimes your first step forward in a long time. For example, working in mobility and resilience training, those can seem like a step backwards, like you're not really doing what you want to be doing, whether it be out adventuring or whether that be lifting heavy stuff in the gym. But by doing that, you're building a solid base from which to then work your intensity. And that's going to create much better training effects in the long run, even if the short run it feels like you're not making the gains you want to be making. Similarly, I'm working endurance training right now, which I've never been a big endurance person, but I'm training to run up and over those, up and over those, so high altitude trail running. And in order to do that, I'm not going to the top of a mountain and just huffing and puffing my heart out. Instead, I need to step it back, build my aerobic base, so spend a whole lot of time in zone 2, heart rate zone 2 that is, to build my aerobic base, raise that threshold before my anaerobic system kicks in. Now, because I've done more sprint type stuff in my life, my anaerobic system likes to kick on really quickly. So sometimes that means on days like today when I'm doing uphill, I have to just straight up hike. I can't be running because that's going to raise my heart rate too high, and I'm not going to be affecting the system that I want to be affecting and improving. So it can be counterintuitive to back up, but you need to know where the proper training threshold is to get the stimulus and therefore the response you want from your physiology. So that's a long-winded way of saying make sure you're doing your homework. If you're hitting plateaus, look into seeing if the style of training is really right for you based on where you are and based on what your goals are. So do your homework, read some good books, or work with someone that knows what they're talking about, and you're going to see some major changes and improvements in the long run if you do sometimes the boring stuff in the short run. So that's all I got to say today, and now I can finally start running again. Bye.